Jay Slater's final Snapchat message revealed before tragic death in Tenerife. Jay Slater, a 19-year-old from Lancashire, sent a chilling warning to a friend in his final Snapchat message before he was reported missing after a night out in Tenerife last June. His mother, Debbie Duncan, revealed that Jay's last unsent message was only discovered after she managed to log into a Snapchat account when his iPhone was finally recovered. In a new Channel 4 documentary, Duncan recalled how Jay's friend, Bradley Giagan, received the message and was unsettled by it. She said, quote, "When we logged into Jay's Snapchat, there was an unsent message from Jay to Brad. Once it was sent, Brad was clearly frightened. He messaged me directly, 'Are you on Jay's phone?' I replied, 'Yes, we've logged into a Snapchat.' Then he said, 'I've just had a message from Jay.' That was the last thing he ever sent. It read, 'Listen, I'm not going to make it,' as if he somehow knew he wouldn't survive." Jay had traveled to Tenerife for the New Rave Generation Festival with two friends. In the early hours of June 17, he left Papagayo nightclub after meeting two older men from East London and traveled 30 miles with them to their Airbnb in the remote Mosca region. At 6:22 a.m., he shared his location on Snapchat. By 7:21 a.m., he posted a final clip outside the Airbnb. In other messages, he claimed to have stolen a $12,000 Rolex and mentioned carrying two knives just in case, though the coroner later ruled these comments were likely bravado and unrelated to his death. According to a smartwatch, Jay began walking away from the Airbnb around 8 a.m., heading into the mountains. Minutes later, he phoned Bradley, saying he was trying to walk back home. At 8:32 a.m., he called his friend Lucy Law, telling her he needed water, was scared, and had cut his leg on a cactus. At 8:50 a.m., he made a final 22-second call to Lucy, saying his phone was on 1% battery, he was lost, and all he could see were mountains. Debbie Duncan recalled the moment she was told her son was missing, saying Lucy phoned her at around 3:30 p.m., leaving her feeling like her legs had turned to jelly. The family flew to Tenerife immediately, but soon after, Duncan received a chilling anonymous WhatsApp message that read, quote, "I'll warn you once, your son is not coming back. He owes me plenty of money," unquote. Over the following weeks, the family endured conspiracy theories, cruel hoaxes, and accusations online, including criticism of a GoFundMe campaign that funded the search and later Jay's funeral. Duncan defended the fundraiser, stating, quote, "They belittled my son. If he deserved anything, it was the best. This was the last thing we could do for him, and I'm not ashamed of spending that money on his funeral," unquote. On July 15, Jay's body was found in a dry riverbed. The coroner concluded he had fallen 65 to 80 feet, suffering fatal fractures to his skull and pelvis. For his mother, the investigation finally brought closure. Quote, "I believe it was an accidental fall. He probably saw the sea and thought he could walk back to his hotel that way. No one else was involved in his death. That's what I believe," unquote.